So we're going to talk tonight about how you can use customer passion for your product and your company to really fuel your product development. That passion is really, when you have it, it's a hallmark of the success of your company. But when you're developing new products, it basically raises a very high bar. You have to live up to those expectations. So it means your teams have to work a lot harder and have to have a lot more knowledge to be successful in that time and time again. So we're going to use Shure as an example tonight and some of the imagery from our customers as a backdrop here to talk about ways you can look within your own business, try to tap those places that your customers are enthusiastic about your product, and make that work for you internally inside your own walls. So passion's a resource. It's scarce, it's valuable, and it provides you a lot of competitive advantage. So what do your customers really love about working with you, or what do they love about your product? This is really the business of your sales and marketing organization, right? They use this information to drive sales constantly, but it's not very common we take that knowledge and refocus it to motivate our internal teams. It can be, sometimes it's about the product itself, sometimes it's about what that product enables your customers to do, sometimes it's just about the image that the style that your image that your products convey. So ultimately, you got to make it visible to your teams. When you see your product out in the wild, make people aware of it. When you have great ads like this one, this is an ad that we had featuring The Who that we blew up 30 feet tall in our building and had out there just to remind us kind of what we're doing and who we're working for, right? Next is, are you hiring for passion? Are you hiring people that are just good at what they do or doing what they love? These are all Shure associates, and music is a huge part of their lives. And they bring them to the door every day, and we take huge advantage of that experience and expertise they provide. So passion leads to a lot more vested interest in your product and fuels that extra effort. And it takes a little bit of effort as a team leader to really put that to practice and find opportunities to grow that within your teams. So you got to make it a priority. One of the most important things is to get your product into your people's hands. Let them build it one week, play with it over the weekend, and then come back the next week and make it better. Make sure you're communicating those successes like good press reviews on your product and trade show things. Then get your technical people a backstage pass to work with your customers. They come back with energy and insight to what your customers do that your competitors may not have. And your customers are excited because they feel much more important and they feel like they had a hand in your product development. Finally, don't forget your suppliers. Your suppliers are a really important part of your team, and they're looking for that same insight. Remember, you're their rock star, and they're looking for a lot more insight in how you do business and how you tick. So when you've got this going right, and when your customers trust you, people take notice. And it opens a lot of doors and creates a lot of opportunity that you wouldn't otherwise have. So ultimately, when you're doing this, you get the chance to work with the best of the best. You get to collaborate with great people. Whether you're hiring, you're picking a partner, you get to be a lot more selective. When you're perceived as a leader and you select somebody, you validate their work. You might get better terms, better pricing from those people in situations like that when they respect you. Ultimately, you're looking for people that have more in-domain knowledge about what they're doing for you, and they make better decisions and add more value. This company solicited us for some business a little while ago, and they sent us this picture. They get it. They know what drives us, and we'd be much more likely to trust them than another company. Have some fun with it. We have these employee events where we have performances from different people in the company. People listening, people playing, they're excited, they're motivated. It's a great morale booster. And just it creates a common bond for people. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to be there. So when you leave tonight, look within your businesses. What do your customers get excited about working for you? And what cues can you take from your customers to motivate your teams? When you're in a very, very competitive environment, and the companies that are able to sense and deliver on more nuanced needs of your customers are going to be more successful at the end of the day. So really find ways to tap that customer interest and customer passion for your product. Use that to drive your internal decision making, invigorate your teams. At the end of the day, the truly great products are going to come from people that truly care. So make passion a priority in what you're doing. Take stock of the feedback your customers are giving you. Find some opportunities to leverage that and grow awareness of that within your teams, and use it to take advantage of some of the benefits in the back end. I'm going to be doing a little bit longer version of this talk. Shure's going to be hosting a meeting of the Product Development Management Association at the end of May. So I'm very interested in hearing anything that you might be doing to do things like this within your businesses or different ideas these bring up. Stop me after the talks tonight or drop me an email. I'd love to hear more. Thank you.